Hello everyone, welcome to part 93 of Advanced Ecom series in our 8. So we are going to continue working on our shopping cart functionality, and in last video we started working on its Ajax functionality, and we are trying update our shopping cart items. We can reduce and add the quantity items. Okay, and we are doing this in Ajax. In last video we started working on this thing, so we able to reach here in jQuery, and we are getting the current quantity, and we are also getting here the plus and minus. Okay, in case of plus, you can see that we are getting the 3 quantity, and in case of minus we are reducing. In both cases we are reducing and incrementing the quantity by 1. Okay, and if it is 1 already, then we can't reduce it. You can see that if we will try to reduce, item quantity must be 1 or greater, error message is coming. Okay, and if we are trying to increase, then it will increase to 2. Okay, so these things we are trying, and these things we able to get the new quantity with both minus and plus. Now we also required to pass the card id as well. Okay, card id is this one. With this help of this id we can able to increment the quantity here. Okay, so we also require the card id. So card id we are sending from here, this data card id, and this one we can also get. So along with the new quantity, after new quantity I am going to get the card id as well. Okay, so card id we can get here variable card id. I am going to take card id like this, variable card id, and dollar this is for the current. Okay, we are already having here card id. We have added where we have added dollar this card id. Here we have added card id. Okay, in both cases we have added the card id. Okay, so this is card id. Okay, fine. So this one we can get dollar this. After that, data we have given there, and then simply we can get it like this, card id. Okay, so see, this is the syntax. This data it will match with this data. Okay, only thing we need to give card id here inside this data as well. Okay, so now we can alert this card id as well. Now we are going to check. See here, now I am going to click on minus. See, the item quantity must be 1 or greater. Okay, that is fine. Plus C2 is the increment quantity that we want to update this card item to, and the another one is the 14, and that is the card id. Okay, card id of this item. Okay, and the card id of this item is the 13. Let's see, in case of plus 2. Okay, 2 quantity we are going to update, and along with that there must be 13 must come. See, 13 is coming. 13 is the card id of this item, and with the help of this 13 id we are going to update the quantity of this item. Okay, in card table. Okay, so let's see. Now we are having all the required information, all the required IDs that we require to update. So we can pass these IDs with the help of Ajax to our function where we can do the final checks. Okay, so here now I'm going to pass with Ajax. So I'm going to start Ajax. Here Ajax, we already know that this is the syntax of Ajax that we can use like this. And here data we want to send data. Here we want to send the card id, and we want to send the quantity is coming in new quantity. Okay, both these things we want to send. and URL we will make one post URL. Okay, post route we are going to make, like we will make update card item quantity like this. Okay, this is the route that we are going to make, update card item quantity. So after that, type is post type, we are going to use the post type. Okay, so here is the success function. Response, we'll check the response as well, alert response, and here we are going to add the error function. Here we're going to show the error. Okay, so now now this is the route that we are going to create in our web.php file, in our route file, and we are going to create in admin front. Okay, here we will add some comment here, like update card item quantity. Okay, like this. Route, post route we are going to add, and we are already having the route here, and it is this one. Okay, so products controller at the rate of update card item quantity. Okay, we are giving the meaningful name. Okay, so it is looking big, but it is having meaning. It is clear to us that we are going to update the card item quantity. Okay, so I'm going to create this function in our products controller that is located at the front end, not at the admin panel. Okay, you need to add in front end. After add to card, after card we can add it here. Okay, public function update item quantity. Here we are going to add the request, because our Ajax request will come up here like this. Okay, so first of all we are going to check that our request is coming or not before proceeding further. So in Ajax I'm going to check it like this, in Ajax. Okay, so here dollar data equal to dollar request all. Now we are going to check here, here we'll see once that whether the data is coming up or not. So we need to debug our code every time like this. Okay, so let's check, and now I'm going to refresh this one, and we'll open the inspect. Now inspect also required, because we want to check that whether the request is going. And one more thing, for CSRF token we already added at the top of the, sorry, here in front script, see here. Okay, so don't leave this one, you need to add in your front underscore script.js file, otherwise that error message will come up. Okay, so now see, I'm going to check it now that it will is working or not, that it is going to that route and coming back to function with the data or not. So two things must come there, one is the card ID and one is the new quantity that we want to update for that card item. Okay, so let's see. Plus I'm going to click, and the here we know that this red t-shirt belongs to the this 14 ID. Okay, and we want to update the quantity to 2. Okay, so 14 and 2 must be the IDs that must come when we click on plus. Okay, so let's see 2 and 14. Okay, coming fine in jQuery, and after that I want to see them in Ajax. Okay, you can see in Ajax as well, 14 and 2 both are coming perfectly. You can see the card ID is 14 and quantity is 2 for this card item. Okay, so both the things we are getting via Ajax, and we can now update in our query. Both the things we can update, and we can refresh our shopping cart once again after updating these things, after updating the quantity by card id. Okay, so we can move further now. Now it is working fine, so we can move further now. So we can now update our card. Okay, so we can get the details of the card details like this, and we can get the details of the card with find method of Laravel, and we are getting, now we can check there as well that we are getting this card id is there. So we can use this card id and get the card details. And now see, these card details are not required right now. Okay, so we will use this one later on. So without this one we can we just require to update. So so we can do this card where id, we are already having $data card id, okay, and we just simply update the quantity. Okay, so quantity we can update here, and that we are getting in which one, quantity itself. Okay, so that is done. I think nothing else is required. Yeah, we require that see here, same thing we require here as well, so that we can post all the we can get all the products, all the card items once again. So this one also require here, and after that we will just do return response. We will send in JSON to Ajax response JSON. Okay, so here we can just view. Okay, so here I'm going to get this string and view, and see later part will remain the same inside make. Now I'm going to use this one, front products card items. Okay, so I am going to get the card items here. Okay, here all the card items will come up, and this one with compact user card item, this one also we just add it here. Okay, so now it is fine. Okay, so that is fine, I think. Here, if I am not making any mistake, here we can close one more, and then this one close, this one close. Now it is fine. Okay, so this one now we can remove, then this one is also not required. So we can check here response, and response, okay, fine. So check once that it is updating or not. Okay, so refresh, and I'm going to remove everything, and we click on plus now. See, 2 is coming, 14 is coming, it is showing some error. Let's see what the error is. Okay, so view is not there in press controller, so we need to add the view. Okay, so we need to add this view. Okay, so this is the thing that we need to add here. Okay, at the top. Okay, from my dummy project I have taken it, and you can also add this one. Okay, facets view. So now it will not give the error. So now we can try once again, and I will click on plus now, and so see once again. So 3 is working, 14 is working, object. Okay, so it is going. So view we will correct, and here refresh, and you can see the update has come up here. Okay, quantity is now 3 for this card item. Okay, so now we can refresh and we can find this one, the quantity has been updated. Okay, so one more thing we need to do to refresh that page. So in now the response is coming. So in response I'm going to comment this one, and we'll add here that append card items we are going to call in jQuery. So that class is that id is append card items. See the id that we have added, so that we can refresh this one after when the response will come in success. Okay, in success response we are going to refresh the for each loop. Okay, with this id, like I am telling you in the earlier stage, in the earlier video. Okay, so html response view. Okay, we are going to show the refreshed view here, so I'm going to give it like this. Now we can remove the alerts and all the commented code. Now we can try. Let's see. I'm going to refresh. We close this one and we will see. I'm going to click on minus, then the quantity here must reduce to 2, and let's see. It is reducing to 2, and here you can see the subtotal is also updating. See, this is the unit price. Okay, don't confuse with this one. This MRP is the unit price of the product. You can make it unit price, okay, of one item only. Okay, so it will remain fixed like this. So here see, if I will reduce to 1, see it is reducing to 1. Current item is 500, 75 is the discount, 425 is the subtotal. Okay, if I am plus, then see without refreshing any other part, it is going to update. See, I will click on plus. See, it is updating via Ajax 2. See, nothing, we are not refreshing this page. It is happening with the help of Ajax only, and we able to upgrade. Okay, and you can see if you will inspect that we are passing the Ajax request. Okay, so this is possible with the help of Ajax, and we able to do this thing. See here plus, then see we are sending the request to update card items quantity route and to function with the help of Ajax, and we are updating the quantity of the card item here. Okay, to 3, and here you can see the subtotal also increased to into 3 times, like 500 minus 75, 425 into 3, it is 1275. Okay, see here, 425 into 3 into 3, it's 1275. Okay, and same for the another item, plus 2. Now see, 500 minus 50, it is 450, and 450 into 2, 900. Okay, so 900 plus 1275 is 2175. Okay, it is showing the correct grand total. So our card items is now updating in Ajax. We are reducing, we are adding, okay, the quantity, and the our page is not refreshing at all. So in next video we are going to work on remove functionality, and that also we are going to do with the help of Ajax as well. After that we will start working on vouchers, but before voucher we will start do that user functionality, because voucher can only be availed if the user is logged in, otherwise voucher can't be availed. So we will start working on the front users that we will use with the default auth. Okay, so we will work on the login register after finishing this card item part. Okay, but in next video we are going to work on this delete functionality with the help of Ajax as well. Okay, I think that everything is clear to you, and if you have any doubts you can surely contact me, and do join the Stack Developers group. Okay, so that see, this is the link, facebook.com/groups/Stack Developers, so that you can ask your queries there, and you can instant reply from my friends. Okay, from my close members, and I will also able to help you, and you can able to show the screenshots there as well. Okay, So also do subscribe and do join the channel for getting the code as well. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.